Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Jane's Fighters Anthology. Yesterday we flew a combat air patrol over the western part of the Suez Canal, destroying Mirage 2000s and F4s in the air and on the ground. So today we will see what other combat operations we will be undertaking. Party Crasher, Palooza Air Base, date August 4th, local time 11:30 hours, weather cloudy. Situation: emboldened by their success in the ground war, Egyptian naval forces are attempting to secure the entrance to the Suez Canal. Mission objective: 2 Jianghu-class frigates armed with anti-ship missiles are moving toward the Suez Canal. Destroy the frigates before they do harm to Allied vessels in the area. The rebels are also operating 2 Knox-class frigates. Stay out of SAM range of these warships. Threat suppression data: ground opposition, SAMs from Jianghu and Knox-class frigates, air opposition, possible F-16s. Alright, so it's us and our wingmen taking out the rebel fleet, essentially. We're operating on Palooza again, fortunately. So we will want harpoons for this. Can we load up a few more? We can. Alright. So this will leave us restricted to sidewinders for self-defense, but I'm okay with this. We're taking the Raptor in place of the F-35, since they don't have the F-35 or the X-32 as it is in the game in this campaign. We'll probably fly with 64% fuel load to help lighten us up, and with that I think we can get started. Alright, let's throw on our IR sensors. What we got here? X-31, so they should help clear us. And the Jiangus are 60 miles out. We are going to run passive for now in the hopes of sneaking up on them. We got enemy fighters at about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 12:30ish. And I see ground targets, more enemy fighters at 11:30ish. Alright, they see us, so jinx out.
Contact, stand at your 12 o'clock flow, 9 miles, please advise. Attack standard.
Alright, engage in self-defense. Try not to use too many of the winders on these guys.
Box 2.
Alright. See if we can just gun them all down.
I'm taking a shot.
Yeah, those radar missiles aren't going to help you much there. Got one.
Mark him up. Box 2.
Nice hit. Okay, now these guys are engaging the X-31s. They don't stand a chance. We don't need tones where we're going. Alright. Let's turn off our jammers, head back to the Jiangus. Let's see, we're still getting pinged. We got lots of enemy fighters here, actually. I think they did take out one of the X-31s, unfortunately. I don't see his little buddy.
Contact, stand at your 12 o'clock flow, 13 miles, please advise.
Oh, there he goes. Alright, now we got F-16s. Alright, wait for it.
Get this guy. Contact, stand at 2-ship formation, your 12 o'clock flow, 3 miles, please advise. Firing missile, at your 12 o'clock flow. Deploy, you beautiful.
Alright, we got
Falcon, attack standard.
got a couple of them. I think we got both of them. Alright, so I think these are the last pair of F-16s, hopefully. Let's cruise on over. And over here, so no point in turning off the jammers. And then there's another group out there. I don't know if they're going to be F-16s or Rafaels, F-4s, F-5s. So I'm going to keep my... F5s, okay, yeah. You are not worth wasting a Sidewinder on. And it looks like they're experienced pilots, but there's only so much you can do in a third-gen fighter against an F-22. Woo! Alright. Let's go, let's see.
Set your 12 o'clock slow, turning right.
Dive acquiring, yeah. That's not going to work out well for you. Spoiler alert.
Closing. Flash one, Tiger.
Alright. So where's those last bandits at? I'm getting closer. Looks like we have a 3-ship formation. Mirage 3s. Okay.
Attack bandits, your 12 o'clock slow. Yahoo! Firing missile.
You aren't getting away that easy.
Mirage 3.
Uh-oh.
Fox 2.
Woo!
Wipeout!
Alright, so there should be one more.
Watch my tail. Showtime!
Yeah.
Standard.
He was just going to disengage. There you are.
He's coming around.
Woo. You go, Mr. Wingman. Alright, you're mine now. You scratched the paint on my Raptor. So you better believe that your time is up. Oh, got him.
Mirage 2000. Disengage.
Alright, now we'll finally turn on our radar. Alright, Wingman, you take out the first Jangu. I'll take out the second one.
Engaging.
Actually, these guys are pretty close. Oh, and we had 4 harpoons the whole time. Yeah, granted the F-22 can't carry a harpoon. I don't think the weapons bay is big enough, but if it was, goddamn. We just dogfighted a good 8 or 10 aircraft.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can break through this cloud cover here.
Missile away. Firing. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so disengage on the third missile, Wingman.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Attack ship. Your 5 o'clock.
I got a plan here.
ship, your 5 o'clock flow. Engaging.
So these guys are... It's a bit gamey, but they're low enough on health. And honestly, something as small as this, as these Chinese-made frigates... Okay, maybe they aren't low enough on health. Jesus. I would think that 2 harpoons would be more than enough to sink these little Jiangus. But, apparently not, so... There's our wingman, not engaging.
Engaging. 6 miles.
Come on, I know you got some harpoons left. There you go. I like how it goes immediately into its pop-up attack because we're at such short range.
Good shot.
Alright, let's just kind of dump the rest of our 20 mil into this guy. Sad to destroy US made hardware, but don't have much choice. Now, for those who aren't in the know, the Knox class is the predecessor to the Imperial class frigates. So they're basically a cheap, they're made to be a cheap ASW unit, but they do have limited air defense capabilities. And actually,
3 o'clock.
let's see, I do believe it was a Perry that survived a couple of, at least one Exocet missile from... I like how this guy, this ship, this several thousand ton ship is turning with me.
Bullseye. Disengage.
Okay, yeah, we're done here. You should be sunk, so...
Waypoint Bravo.
We'll probably head to our landing approach waypoint. We'll disengage. Good thing too, because I do see aircraft out there, but I don't think they'll pose a threat to us. As far as fuel, we've got plenty, as always. If there's one nice thing about American fighters, it's that they always have plenty of fuel. Even, you know, taking a more limited load like we did. So, let's see. Lots of, they must be operating on Belusa. It's nice to be back at Belusa, I will say. So we can probably activate our navigational mode now. Let's break out of the clouds. Wingman is still with us. Let's deploy the brakes. Get our speed down to something reasonable.
We're almost home.
There we go. Press time a little bit.
Clear to land.
Oh, hey, we have a projected landing path. That's cool. You can barely see it, but the you can see the little green dots that show how we're supposed to land. All right. Let's see. I think.
Wind at 13 knots.
There we go. I think we got a decent enough approach. There we go. There's the Losing the altitude. Trying to control our descent with our throttle here. Here she comes. And that picture perfect touchdown, kind of. I like how this game lets you, like, I mean, we touched down and we're already at, like, 0 speed. It's kind of hilarious. I mean, there's no reason we couldn't just land on a carrier then with this baby. But, considering it lets you fly at like 40 knots. In any case, I think our approach was better there. We were able to better use our throttle to control our descent rather than changes in pitch. And we'll go park next to our buddies, and it looks like we got a fair amount of buddies today. I see, let's see, it looks like a couple of F-16s, F-15C. But let's just keep rolling down this runway. Our wingman should be coming in for his approach now, I would think. Got X-31, but I think we'll take our place over by the hangar, or rather the hardened aircraft shelter if we want to be technical. Get a little more thrust. There we go. Wait for our wingman to come in. You can see him on the IR scope. He's coming in. And touchdown. Hello there, fellow pilots. And here comes the wingman. Oh, am I in your spot? I'm sorry. Well, before a collision occurs, although I think normally our wingman can pass through us, which is weird because we don't have ignore mid-air collisions on, but maybe it makes an exception for our wingman. In any case. Debrief, Beluza Air Base. Date, August 4th. Mission, Party Crasher. Resolution, success. Excellent work hitting those warships. Enforcing an embargo will be much easier once the Egyptian Navy has been decisively eliminated. And eliminated they have been. I mean, those are basically their principal surface combatants that we just took out. So we destroyed the 2 targets. I have paint scratched up on my fighter, unfortunately. Wow, we had 8 fighter kills, of which only, I believe, 3 were with the Sidewinder, if that. I think one of them may have missed. So the rest were all with cannons. We have the 2 Jiangus, and our wingman has 2 fighter kills. Of course, all of our harpoons hit. Yeah, so 2 of our Sidewinders hit, 1 failed. So we did a lot of work with the cannon today. And we will patch up the holes in our F-22, and with that, I think we're done for today. So thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and we'll see you then.